Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the show. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now we talking about. Oh, first I gotta introduce everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm your host, Rakeem the Butcher, and my co-host,
Bubba the Bone Crusher.
and my other co-host.
Just sharing.
Now we got Larry Reid, supposed to be a pastor,
Ha! Yay!
exposing TD Jakes.
Ain't that so?
Now it seems like that Larry King is all about the money.
Reid.
Larry Reid. I don't know where I got King from. Larry Reid is all about the money, and if he feels that you gonna turn against him, he gonna stop paying you and stop paying for your apartment.
Woo!
Now,
I mean, these pastors these days, I mean, you just can't trust nobody.
nobody.
I mean, you sitting up there, think you in a church, and your pastor up there doing down low freaky deaky thing.
That's true. Evidently, Larry Reid been swallowing turkey necks.
Wow. Oh.
Turkey.
And letting the juice flow through his mouth. I said juice from the turkey neck. You cooking turkey? We talking about turkeys. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, you know what you talking
No,
about.
I'm talking about turkey.
You want no turkey
I'm talking about turkey necks.
No, do not.
Nah, let's play this video.
Levantre Andrews. He's the man that accuses apostle, YouTuber, internet, bishop, preacher, prophet.
He ain't no prophet.
Of inappropriate actions when he was under the age of 18. Let's talk about it.
Don't think the glasses big enough?
Is that all right? Go that 4 button.
If you're thinking of selling your home soon, you don't want to miss out on this. Not only will I buy your house fast.
Larry Reid had a conversation to Levantre concerning gay. He basically told Levantre, Larry Reid said, according to Levantre.
Oh, before we start, we got this video from Troy Allen Live, and he got it from Tasha K.
Allegedly, put my sign up here. I don't know nobody suing me. Because you sue me, only thing you're going to get is a couple squeegees. All right? Levantre said that Larry Reid had a conversation with him when he was 14. All right? 14 or 15. He said that either you're going to be gay or you're going to be a womanizer. Right? Now, remember, at this time, he was having sexual relationships with women, even as a young kid, right? And so Larry Reid was like a dad to him. He drove Larry Reid's car to school. Larry Reid dressed him, showed him how to keep his receipt book, right? And so Larry Reid was telling him that he needs to protect him, to cover him. And so Levantre said, Larry Reid asked him, do you think you're gay? And Levantre said, no, I'm not gay. And then he kept asking, probing and asking, and Levantre said he started to second guess himself, right? Started to second guess himself. And so Larry Reid said, you know what? There's a test that you can take to determine if you're gay.
Wow.
He was an impressionable kid. He didn't know, like, oh man, maybe I need to take this test. And so he said Larry Reid let it fester for maybe a good couple of weeks, and finally, Larry Reid called him into the living room. Okay, now it gets a little graphic here. So if you're squeamish about this stuff, you may want to tune out, or if this is something that triggers you, you may want to go somewhere else at this point. And so Larry Reid said, we got a gay test we can do on you. So the gay test, he called.
Now, let's stop before going any further. The boy said even, if you knew you like women, why you indulging in a gay test?
Well, he was living in the dude's house. The dude was feeding him, clothing him, letting him drive his little fancy car that was a father figure to him. Now,
Took advantage of him.
I blame his mother.
That's true.
his mother set him up, just like Usher's mama set him up. His mama set him up. Talking about, I wanted a strong male influence in his life. He didn't need no male influence in his life. I mean, it's good to have one, but you don't just send your kids somewhere where you don't know nothing about these people and letting them live with a man. Couldn't he been a strong influence by living in the man's house?
I don't think so. I think he could have been visiting him while his mother is there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The pastor could have been coming to the mama's house and visit him. I mean, she didn't have to send him up there to live with a man, and she don't know nothing about him just because she said he's a minister. That was enough for her.
No.
But I blame the mama. The mother did that to him.
Yes, she did. Let's keep in mind, we only got 23 minutes to do this video.
Why is that?
Because the space is filled up on the camera.
No.
Nah. Let's play the video.
Him into the living room. He told Levante to take off all his clothes. Now, Levante said that he came into the living room. Larry Reid, first I think I heard Levante say Larry Reid was naked and underneath a zebra print
Blanket.
kind of cover.
Yeah.
But then he said that Larry Reid had on like a wife beater t-shirt, and then underneath that he was covered up by the leopard covers.
Wait a minute, he got leopard and zebra.
It was a zebra blanket that he had wrapped around him, and he had Levante to come in there and tell him to take off all your clothes.
Well, okay, you mixing animals here. Zebras and leopards.
Zebra.
Zebra.
The boy took off his clothes and sit down beside Larry on the floor, and Larry pulled out his computer and put on a gay porn. And he wanted to see if that turned the boy on, see if the little boy, lieutenant, was standing.
And the little boy said he was disgusted, started throwing up.
Then he finally watched it. Well, go ahead, let him finish. We're telling his story.
And then he was naked under there. Now, I don't know how Levante could know whether he was naked or not under that cover or not if he didn't see under the cover. But that's what he said. And so the test was to sit down, and Larry Reid had a computer, and Larry Reid put on some gay PORN. All right. Now remember, the kid there is naked, right? And so at the point, Levante said he felt sick. He felt like throwing up. He was repulsed by it, but there was no action down below. It didn't turn him on. So Larry Reid started laughing. Now, Levante was saying he felt comfortable being naked because he played sports. In the locker room, taking a shower. So he didn't feel anything wrong with that. And then Larry Reid is the father figure, right?
You don't get naked in front of your child.
You sure don't.
PRN. And so at that point, Levante, in his own words, said he made a joke. He said, when I go to college, I'm going to be a stripper.
Why?
So I can make extra money. And then Larry Reid said, well, hell, you're going to be a stripper? Why not we do it now? So he turned the laptop around so that he could record him, right? And told him to, dance. Now, Levante said he wasn't dancing, so Larry Reid said, just turn around in a circle. And according to Levante, allegedly, he was turning around in a circle, and he could see this shawl, this cover.
That's stopping now. Now, I understand he was victimized, but he was doing too much.
Yeah.
Not to confirm he's not gay, and he gonna turn around for a pastor.
He gonna strut his stuff naked in front of a man.
Look at Daddy Marmalade strutting down the street. He met, hello, Reed. What do you know? You want to give it a go?
Now, the thing about this, Larry Reid, he's exposing all these other pastors. He's doing the same thing. I mean, he got one boyfriend. Say they've been sleeping together for 13 years.
Wow.
And the guy said he thought he was the only one until he ended the relationship with Reid, and Reid told him, "Oh, you wasn't the only one. There's been others before you." And Tasha K said Larry Reid told her he liked to go down on men, and he liked men to go down on him.
That doesn't. But he said that doesn't qualify him as being.
Yeah, but he said
gay.
He's not gay. He said that's just a sexual act. It doesn't reflect on him being gay or not.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
He says he's not
It
gay.
reflects everything of what you're saying that it don't reflect you against.
Now, if you like choking down turkey necks, come on now.
Now, if you couldn't put a man's
Turkey neck.
turkey neck in your mouth and enjoy it, what that mean?
That means you like men.
And he was married at the time when he was messing with that other guy. He was married and sleeping with that man.
That's true. Let's play some more.
I mean, you are what you are. Just come out and admit to it. You are what you are.
But people don't, them download brothers don't like to think they gay.
Well, I can look at this man with those big old Berg shades until he's keep it on the down low.
He gives off the vibe.
I mean, these days, ladies, you better watch out. You think you getting one thing and you getting something totally different.
Larry Reid, he's a man eater. Watch out, boys, here he come.
Him and Diddy need to get together.
Let's play some more.
Going up and down, and Levante is alleging that Larry Reid pleasured himself, and then when he was done, he got some paper towel. All right? Now, that was the first test. Right?
All this is alleged on the show.
Levante asked Larry Reid, did I pass the test? Did I pass the gay test? Larry Reid said, we'll talk about it, all right? Now the second gay test. The second gay test occurred a little ways down the line, allegedly. And what the second gay test was, Larry Reid told this young man to take off his clothes, and he gave him a body massage.
Wow.
Now, he didn't touch his private parts, but he came kind of close to the private parts, all right? And to see if there was a reaction. And Levante said it wasn't a reaction. And finally, Larry Reid grabbed his private parts and started taking care of them, if you know what I mean. And
that's not what he said.
Levante said it just didn't feel right. You know, he
said
remembers
there's
the
another
details,
part you gotta
it's traumatic to him. But he did say he did experience an orgasm due to stimulation.
No, stop it. Stop it. At that point, you liked it.
No. Wait a minute now. Let's think about it. He's 14 years old, and hormones is going.
No.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Blood is rushing to a certain point. The man is... When a man go in the bathroom and do it to himself, he get turned on and he ejaculate.
Well, that's when you're doing it to yourself. You don't allow another man. If you knew you don't like men's and you know you like women's, you don't let no man reach down and go fishing.
He was trying to pass a test.
I don't care. I was 14.
I was also 14.
And I never did no freaky dicky stuff like that.
But did anybody ever ask you?
I don't care if somebody asked me. I'm still not doing
but
it.
Did somebody ask
No, they didn't.
So how do you know what you?
I don't care. I knew I didn't like no men's at 14s.
At 14, somewhere you should know whether you like this or you like that.
Well, he said he liked women.
Well, if you like women, you don't need no gay test.
Why you got to take a test? Well, I've never heard of this test.
I never heard of this test.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
And if I did hear of this test, I wouldn't be doing it.
I definitely wouldn't be doing it.
At some point, you weren't the victim no more. You was the light kid.
No.
Well, he's still a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still a kid now. He still young, impressionable, and easily manipulated.
No, I was young and impressionable. I didn't let no man pull up my turkey neck.
You wasn't around nobody.
And if I was, that still wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, it still wasn't going to happen.
See, everybody not like you too.
See, I think the problem is Larry Reid done cut him off, and he said he's not bitter.
He's been in therapy for 10 years.
Well, he's traumatized.
He's traumatized.
After 10 years of therapy.
First of all, ain't no man giving me no massage. It ain't happening at 14. Even 14 is not happening. Now it's not happening. Ever will it happen.
But what if you go to you hurt yourself and you have to go to a chiropractor?
I guess I'm just going to have her back.
They massage you.
They don't massage your turkey neck.
No.
They don't massage you, they crack your bones.
Well, they
Well, that's different. That's under different circumstances.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't no chiropractor pulling out my clothes and giving me no massage. If you think you go be a chiropractor, you think you gonna pull out my clothes, it ain't happening.
Why you put S's on there?
Because I'm making fun of take off my clothes. That's a Z at the end of it.
Oh. Okay.
For one, as a grown man, when you start asking me getting naked, wait a minute, what going on here?
Wait a minute, son.
I mean, surely his mother told him, did a birds and bees with him, didn't she?
I don't think she did.
She didn't tell him nothing. She let her.
She could have or she could have. We don't know.
She let him go out into the world and without knowing nothing.
My mama sure didn't let me go out in the world not knowing nothing.
Nah, let's play some more.
It took a long time, and he had to think about a girl in his mind able to achieve it. Now, that was the second gate test.
Look at that.
This is crazy.
Right.
What's going on, people? What y'all doing over there in the chat? All right. Anyway, 2 gate tests, and now here's where it gets interesting, because out of Levantre's own mouth, he said, at this point, it went from being gay tests to actually a service. Levantre claims that he was not making any money. He was wasn't getting paid as a drummer anymore. They stopped paying the musicians at the church because they said, well, if you're a member of the church, we don't need to pay you, right? And so he asked Larry Reid, can I do some extra chores? Is there any way I can make some extra money?
Yes.
Expecting Larry Reid to say, take out the garbage, do some extra chores. According to Levantre, allegedly, Larry Reid said, yes, there's times when I feel horny. You can help me release
the demon
when
semen.
I feel a certain way. So what he would do, Larry Reid would have them come in. They had code words. So if he would text them and say warm, or hot, he knew they had to come in, take off his clothes, and then let Larry Reid pleasure himself, jack off himself, while Larry Reid is watching, and he'll get $60, right? So this went on, and the transition from being a gay test to a gay service, it progressed. There were some additional things that over time, Levante said Larry Reid was doing to him. Now, Levante insisted that Larry Reid never penetrated him.
I don't believe that.
He said he never penetrated Larry Reid, and he never pleasured Larry Reid. Right? Larry Reid would do the touching.
I don't believe that. Well, we get ready to run out of time here.
You trying to make yourself look good now.
Yeah.
But you turned into a prostitute. That's what you did. You turned into a male prostitute. And that's a shame. And a shame on his mother. It's just shame.
That's true. So evidently, Reed was the John, and Levante, how you want to say his name?
Well, today they called John's tricks.
Well, he was a trick, and he was the bottom.
The
power bottom.
Allegedly. I
kind of not believe that he didn't get penetrated. I find that very hard to believe.
I don't believe that. Yeah. It's something more than just sucking and touching.
Hey. Pleasing and touching.
Yes.
Yeah. Clean that up.
I'm just as ghetto.
Yes, you are. At this moment, you are.
I believe something more than that happened to the boy. No, you don't spend 10 years in therapy. Just no.
Is there something? This story is not quacking. This duck is not quacking right.
Any low down dirty mama that threw her child out to the wolves because she wanted a strong male figure in her son's life. He had a daddy. And you had a husband.
Yeah, and he had a stepdaddy too.
Yeah,
So
you had a husband and he had an older brother. So all that was not necessary.
well, let's go ahead and close this out. I say I'm your host Raheem, my co-host,
This is Bubba the Bone Crusher.
And
Always
my-
at work.
and the other co-host.
This is just Sharon. Stop believing in wolves in sheep clothing. All these pastors are liars. Well,
A
not
good
all of them.
a good 80% of them are.
Yeah. 89.9.
0.999.
They're liars. He's a prophet.
Ain't nothing problem about this, dude. Well, I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think about Larry Reid doing work in the church.
And exposing everybody else, and he's doing the same thing.
In the church.
Oh, Lord.
Well, like, comment, subscribe. We out.